What a joy! No frost on the car. It's always a positive thing in a winter day. We haven't driven it today. But one thing that fairly convinced I'll do now, I'm gonna try and do a Final Cut Pro edit. I have the trial version of it installed, but it did not produce a good multicam edit because it didn't sync the tracks correctly, and I can't figure out why. Made an absolute mess of it, and now trying to learn how to operate Final Cut Pro, because I trust it's a lot better than iMovie in creating stuff or videos. And watching at the World Championships in Lahti, the atmosphere is completely different. It's a whole lot better now that it's the actual cross-country skiing and not the relays or the sprints. There's a ton of more people, and kind of makes you want that you would have been there today instead of Thursday that we were there. Just goes to prove what an amateur I am when it comes to filming video. So now this one here, it is doing 25 frames per second, and at least I can't see any banding on it anymore. The previous setting was 24 frames per second, because I had seen in some YouTube video that somebody had good smooth film-like quality using that setting. Fair enough, maybe they have, but what it resulted in was these nasty bands going through my video. So now I'm testing whether this would do it. So I have all the nasty lights on here, the lamp stand there, the lamp stand here, and the roof lamp, which was causing the most problems last time. So they're all switched on, and it's looking good. And there's another thing that I want to test. So there's two things that I wanted to test. This color maddening thing, because I thought about it after I made the previous video. But now, when I used Final Cut Pro, it did not sync up the clips properly. And the only difference that I could find when I was looking at the video that I kind of took out how to actually do this, was that I did not have a separate audio track. And now I'm recording audio on both the cameras, but I'm also recording a separate audio track. So I'll have basically 3 tracks coming into this. If this works, then maybe, who knows, I'll put more tracks in. And but yeah, I'm interested to see whether I can sync all of these up so that I get a meaningful video for you. Let's see. So today is yet another dog training day. We're gonna go and see how we could get Rudy to walk on a leash better. And it's snowing out, so the weather, it's wintry, but if we go and look at the temperature, it is only a tad on the plus side. So it's 0.3 on the plus side. So it's just a bit. Just a bit warm. And it's Elisan. There he are outside. And me, let's see if I can open that one up a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to make the angles. But this is now only sunlight coming from the tiny window that I have, and I'm testing whether I can synchronize three different cameras. So it's 70D, point and shoot, this little funny thing, and then there's a 60D with a 50mm lens on it. And but yeah, I've been thinking about my illness, and it just doesn't seem to want to go away. That I still have fluctuation. I did, as I mentioned previously, I did drink that half a bottle of red wine, and the next day I drank a small bottle, one bottle of beer, IPA, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling that marvelous afterwards, and I was having trouble in stuff that I already thought that I'd conquered or put behind me. I was feeling certain symptoms like that again. For example, lifting my right knee up, and I was watching Amy Winehouse yesterday, and what do you call it? I was looking at nowadays I look at people a lot when they're doing stuff and how they move and what they do, and I was looking at the background dancers, doing all their weird dancing. Sorry, not dancers, singers, and but while they were singing, they had these graphical moves that they were dancing and doing stuff, and I look at stuff and I think that this also is something that I cannot do anymore. I think I shall compile this. I got a 2-cam edit working yesterday, so now I'm trying a 3-cam plus an audio track to work. Oh, somebody, what do you call it? Open the door so I don't need to get up. But anyway, Jesus Christ is King.